Alright, hello my Clairs. This is your full moon in Pisces, reading on September 1st, 2020. So, guys, just getting a little personal here, but I really feel this full moon, and comment down below if you guys have been really feeling this. I actually was working and actually had to come back home because I just felt so emotional. And Pisces is a water sign, probably one of the most water signs, because Pisces has no boundaries, and Pisces opposes Virgo, and Virgo is related to the 6th house of workplace. So there is that conflict of that in my life where I was at work and I had to leave because of my emotions. So just wanted to get that out there. So I also feel drawn to do a reading because of that and provide some comfort and some clarity and a lot of healing for you guys, because this is actually a very much of a healing full moon here, because we have Virgo, which is more about physical healing, right, and a holistic healing of the physical body. And then we have Pisces, which is about I guess since Pisces more of an emotional healing, and maybe even a spiritual healing. So let's go ahead and do your full moon in Pisces reading, guys. So here are my decks I'm using, guys. I'm using today my Radiant Wise Tarot, which is a new tarot deck I got, and I absolutely love it. And then I also have one of my first Oracle decks I bought, which is the Moon Oracle, which is perfectly suited for this full moon. Then we also are doing my Trusted Chakra reading cards, or insight cards. And we also have my Sacred Geometry activation cards with its beautiful colors, imagery, and such. So guys, if you guys want a more personal reading from me, not even about the full moon, you guys can go ahead and click my description box and send me an email, and you guys will get a written or a video reading from me. All right, so let's go on ahead, and there's gonna be 3 piles that I'm gonna be doing, guys, and usually by the 3rd I do get very tired, so I think I'm good today. So let's go ahead and do 3 piles. I don't have any crystals or anything to really show and indicate the piles. So guys, just see which number from 1, 2, or 3 sticks out to you, and go ahead and click the timestamp in my description box, and I'll see you guys at your reading. All right. All right, hello, my pile 1 Clairs. How you guys doing? Happy full moon in Pisces. So I wanted to do a more healing messages full moon releasing reading for you guys today, okay? And if you guys wanted a more personal reading from me, go ahead and click my description box for my email, and you guys can get a written or video recorded reading, okay? But let's go on ahead and get started. So I want to get my geometry activation cards here. So let's go ahead and see what this full moon is releasing. What is the theme of this full moon and its impact on you guys who have chosen pile 1. Beautiful. Guys, you guys have gotten the Divine Feminine. Now, astrologically for me, Pisces is probably, I know the earth and water signs are feminine energy, but Pisces to me, on a subjective level, it's probably one of the most feminine energies. There's just a heightened sensitivity to the Pisces archetype, and this card is just really validating that for me and resonating for me. So let's go ahead and read this, guys. If you guys can even see, the frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, such characteristics of Pisces. Also Cancer and some Scorpios. But it also says allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Yes. See, guys, I'm going to highlight this connection to all of creation because that is what Pisces is about. Pisces has no boundaries. Pisces feels a connection to everything. And that can be very difficult, but also probably one of the most rewarding things. It's not a positive or negative thing. It just is what it is. And experiences, you know, they range from a whole spectrum, from 0 to 100, right? So this full moon for you guys is all about the divine feminine and really, you know, basking in that warmth, in that feminine energy and being receptive to that love. So this also indicate to me for some of you who do have more issues with your maternal figure. I feel like a lot of these unconscious stuff could be coming up with this full moon that need to be released, okay? Some of those feelings probably are going to come up and be released, and so forth. So let's go on ahead and get some more oracle cards out here. So with our chakra insight oracle cards, let's go ahead and see, since this is the theme and what you guys are releasing, let's just go ahead and see first which chakra probably can benefit the most and be more opportunistic of you guys to be healing. And let's go ahead and see what you guys can do during this full moon. All right, so let's go ahead and get 2 cards. All right, beautiful. So guys, we got the heart chakra and we got honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. So guys, what does this look like when we have these two cards together? Being honest with your heart, being honest with your feelings. So obviously the chakra that, guys, is most being indicated here that needs some work, some healing and love and care is your heart chakra, okay? And I believe how you guys can heal this more is actually through your throat chakra, with being more honest and communicating and expressing it. So for you guys, diary, journaling, even talking to a really great friend or someone you really can confide in. This could also be someone who's not even living. This could be a spirit guide, an ancestor, your higher self. There just needs to be some form for you guys during this full moon that you guys really benefit from in healing your heart chakra through those modalities, okay? I'm also getting essential oils too. Lavender would be really great to work with in this full moon. And I'm also getting like a blue flower. It could be blue tansy. But I'm also really drawn to also say working with a blue crystal. And actually, I have a really great one, guys. One of my favorite crystals is this blue calcite. So if you guys have any other blue crystal, that would be really great for you guys to work with. It'll help facilitate your guys' expression and communication. And go again and healing that heart chakra there, okay? So let's go on ahead and... what should I do? Okay. Let's go on and get our moon oracle cards here. So the way these oracle cards are set up is there has different suits or different sections in these cards. So there are the moon phases, okay? And guys, sorry about my dog barking. And any background noise, I can't help that as much as I tried. I live in a house with very thin walls. So yeah, we have the moon phases here with all the elements. We have our moon houses, okay? That have some ancient, I believe, Middle Eastern connection with. And they also have our lunar goddesses, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull a card from each one with a specific intention, okay? So let's go ahead. I wanna first take a look at our lunar goddesses here. So let's see what lunar goddess or archetype wants to come forward with advice or protection or strength. And for you guys, we have Kali. Okay. So Kali is represented by the black moon, okay, or the new moon. And I believe it's indicating new moon. Not quite sure, guys. But Kali is associated with Sagittarius, okay? Now, Kali, for some people, is a very feared goddess. Obviously, maybe it's possibly because she's holding heads that are cut off. She looks a bit angry, intimidating, and stuff like that. But she has this message, I believe, that there is a need to be honest. There is, almost a very kind of aggressive, honesty about her and truthfulness. Almost like, I'm gonna slit your throat if you're not authentic to me or being honest, and so forth. So that is an interesting energy that I'm getting with that. So, and Sagittarius are also known to be one of the most honest and blunt zodiac signs. So that actually really coincides well with Kali, okay? So let's go ahead and see with our moon phases what upcoming moon phase or cycle is going to be in connection to actually this full moon in Pisces, okay? I kind of want to see for you guys, if you guys are even interested actually, but I want to see for myself and for you what moon cycle is going to be a good connection to kind of do a follow-up healing or reading and such like that. So we have the disseminating waning water moon, which is commitment. Okay, so that is going to be, if you guys give me a second, I'm going to go ahead and grab my moon calendar. All right, so let's go ahead and see which, okay, we have 2020, we are in September. The next disseminating moon in water isn't going to be in for a long time. Okay, December 4th, 2020, there's a disseminating moon in Cancer. So around December 4th, 2020, guys, go ahead and I don't know if you guys want to mark in your calendar or not, but I feel like that would be a good follow-up with this full moon in Pisces, okay? Now, with these oracle cards here, I want to go back to the present day during this full moon. So, what things are being shown? What things are coming up and kind of releasing, okay? So we have the scepter, which is associated with Saturn and Venus, and Virgo and Libra, okay? So the scepter talks a lot about hierarchy, organization. There is a little bit of sense of like leadership. For a lot of for those of you familiar with tarot, it reminds me of the Hierophant and a bit of the Emperor energy, and maybe even a little bit of the Empress energy. But here's the thing with this. I just noticed that this card is associated with 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, and we have 5 here. So 5 seems to be a very significant number for you guys, which is, it's a very conflicting number. It's a very active number. It gets things going. It's almost the energy of Aries, or Scorpio, right? And I feel like this full moon is actually getting things up and started, okay? But the scepter, in its own card meaning here, is going to be talking about for you guys with this full moon in the background here, is that there is a sense of needing to let go of the opinion of others, okay? You guys need to come back to your own power, okay? And the opinions of others is actually taking it away from you, okay? Whether that be you guys are concerned about your social status, like I said, your opinions of others. There is some societal influence, conditioning, or something like that that is actually being brought up here and during this full moon in Pisces, okay? Now, I know the sun is in Virgo, so for now that it's September 1st, less than a month, there is this emphasis of Virgo being about work, being diligent, being of service, right? And also Virgo is very sensitive about the opinions of, especially people of their coworkers and the bosses. So there is that energy of approval and such like that, and of that. But maybe you guys have been really tiring yourself on an emotional level because of your workplace, because of what you guys have been worrying about, thinking your coworkers or your bosses are thinking of you, right? So I feel like that is coming into play here in this full moon in Pisces, okay? So that is really interesting. And you guys need to take back your power. You guys need to express and be honest with yourself and be authentic, okay? You guys need some time. Now, I'm going to get my tarot here, my Radiant Wise Lovely Tarot, and we're going to get some final messages for you guys, okay? Ooh, those cards just flew out. Okay. I'm just gonna move my other cards out here. So, I hope you guys can see everything. I guess we'll just do these 2 cards out here, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, guys, you guys have been definitely are in a situation with work. Could be a boss, could be something that you guys put in yourself. And that is coming forth here. And I feel like you guys have been really working yourself hard to really focus on your career and such like that. And I feel like I'm repeating myself way too many times here, but I feel like you guys need to be more honest with yourself and really asking yourself why you guys put yourself in certain situations or get yourself in situations, or why you guys feel the way you are feeling in the current moment, okay, or currently in the past, and really getting down to that nitty-gritty and unconscious, okay? And journaling, meditating on it, communicating it out in some formal way is really going to help you guys, okay? Because I feel like you guys are actually really doing pretty great in your career and workspace area, but emotionally you guys need to release some things about that, okay? This could also be indicating to me also that you guys could be an Earth moon, you guys could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn moon, or you guys could and also have a maternal figure that was very much concerned with her work, or you guys projected onto her a lot of, you know, the qualities of the maternal figure being very either protective, very career-oriented, very diligent, you know, being practical, and really in the material world, okay? really in the day-to-day space of trying to make a living, right? So if that resonates with anyone, that is the connection you guys could really contemplate on, reflect on, and journal on, because that is somewhere where you guys are actually getting this almost instinctual internal response to your own emotional experiences. Okay, this full moon in Pisces is really bringing that back up, okay, for you guys to evaluate. It's a great opportunity for you guys to heal that, and it's gonna start to really heal your heart chakra. Green is also a great color for you guys to have around you, to look at, and that is all I have for you, okay? So I hope that resonated with you guys, my Pile 1 Clairs. I hope you guys have a very healing full moon in Pisces. And don't forget, guys, if you guys want more personal reading from me, go ahead and email me in that description box. And if you guys love this reading, or you guys want to give this a thumbs up, go ahead and give me a comment down below for any suggestions for any future readings, or your thoughts and feelings about this current one. And subscribe to my channel for those of you who want to see more readings from me in the future. Okay, so send you guys much love and light. Take care of yourself. Enjoy this full moon in Pisces, and I'll see you guys back for the next time. Okay, bye guys. Alright, hello my Pile 2 Clairs. Welcome to your full moon in Pisces. Pick a card reading. So guys, I just want to mention that if you guys wanted a more personal reading, not about the full moon, about love, career, or anything else, go ahead and give me an email in the description box, and you guys will get a written or recorded video. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize for my dog barking or any background noise that interferes with my video. I can't help it. I've tried. I have very thin walls, and we're gonna get through this, okay? Hopefully we will, okay? So let's go ahead and get my Sacred Geometry Oracle activation cards, and we're gonna take a look at what for you guys is releasing, coming up, or the theme around this full moon in Pisces, okay? And I'm already getting the impression that this full moon is actually a very quiet time for you guys. I don't know if that indicates that you guys are going to be more quiet than usual, or there's a sense of peace or stillness in your environment that you guys are going to be in during this full moon, or if that's even a theme, okay? So what is Pile 2's theme, or what are they releasing during this full moon in Pisces? Alright, so we got a card here. And for you guys, we have Emergence. I love these colors. We got some purple, oranges, blues, yellows, reds. We got every color here. So this card speaks about the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. That is beautiful. So that kind of really actually relates to what I said about stillness and peace. It's like you guys are this light in the center, and there is a lot of beauty around you that's unfolding, okay? And it's actually from you. So I feel like, you know, this full moon in Pisces is actually a very creative time for you guys. If you guys do or do not have artistic tendencies, I feel like this would be a great full moon to go paint, draw, sing, write, anything that just expresses the unique and beauty of your own soul. Okay, and letting that just unfold during this opportunistic time of this full moon. Okay, and I did want to say something else, but totally lost my train of thought. But that is okay. Okay, and I'm also getting that your dreams are gonna be very much vivid, either last night or tonight. So that is just a little heads up here. And I'm also getting that you guys are very visual people. My pile to Clairs. Also, this could indicate that I feel like you guys are very clairvoyant, where you guys see things through your third eye. And let's go on to our Chakra Insight Oracle. And with these cards, guys, I want to ask, first of all, since the full moon in Pisces is such a healing moon, because we have Virgo as our sun, which has to do more with, oh, beautiful. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there for a moment. Since the Virgo has to do more physical healing aspect, and Pisces move more emotional healing, I want to ask which chakra you guys could benefit from healing, and also how to heal. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love how you guys got the crown chakra card, which is indicated by violet. Okay, the color violet resonates with the crown chakra on top of your head. And this card here has so much purple. So your crown chakra also is the connection that you guys have to source, to your higher self, to the world, to the universe, okay? So this chakra could use a lot of healing during this full moon. And this also is actually giving me the idea that through these artistic or creative things you guys could be doing during this full moon, you guys could be really almost like channeling in the form of art. This could be actually very therapeutic for you guys. And it's interesting because I feel for a lot of you, you guys could have been disconnected from the more spiritual realms of life, of the universe. And this is probably why dreams are going to be so vivid for you guys, because dreams are a gateway or a portal to the more astral realms, to other realms that the crown chakra connects us to, okay? To the spirit world, to other dimensions. So that is really interesting. And for the way you guys can actually heal this crown chakra is through love. And this card talks about kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. So for me, there's multiple messages for you guys here on how to heal this crown chakra. So the first one I want to really highlight is receiving. Now, this is probably the most difficult thing for a lot of people, because this requires a sense of like surrender, and this has to do with, and it connects to with fear and letting go of control, because when we control things, it's because of fear, which I totally understand. I think most of us understand that, most of us humans, and that has to do with our ego, which is connected to fear. And it's this fear of wanting to be grounded in this earth, being protected and safe. And the crown chakra has to do the connection with things that are very intangible, right? So I feel for you guys in your progress to be healing your crown chakra, it's almost a sense of having faith and really opening yourself up to receive that. And remembering that, you know, love comes in all different forms, okay? And violet itself is such actually a loving color. I know green and pink are traditionally associated with love, but actually violet, for me, also represents spiritual love. So I feel if you guys open up your mind and your hearts to that, and I would really advise you to be more open with your higher self and connecting with that through your crown chakra, you guys will honestly be able to start to receive that love, okay? And really heal through that, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that that is something that you guys have been doing. And also, side note, a lot of you guys can be healing your crown chakra through animals, through pets, through your dog. Animals have such, you know, a heightened sense of awareness, sensitivity to their environment, to things around them, to the earth. So it's almost like they have a really great connection that really resonates with the crown chakra for me. And I feel like that energy will somehow, within your vicinity, within your aura, will really help you guys in healing your crown chakra, okay? So that's really interesting right there, okay? Now, moving forward, let's go ahead and take a look at your moon oracle cards here. So guys, with the moon oracle cards, we have the moon houses, okay? We have the lunar goddesses, and we have the moon phases. So each of these suites within the moon oracles can tell us a little something different, okay, about this full moon in Pisces. So I like to go ahead and get started with our lunar goddesses here. So let's see which lunar goddess is coming up for you guys during this full moon in Pisces, and what sort of messages they have, okay? So for you guys, we have Lilith, Scorpio, which is a black moon goddess. So this here, guys, is letting me know that Lilith here is talking a lot about the more darker aspects of yourself, of your unconscious. And for me, the highlight is fears. And I want to say that the message here is through darkness there is light, and she has this beautiful moon behind her, which I believe is either a waning or crescent moon, and there is a sliver of light here. Every dark cloud has its silver lining. So it's interesting because I feel this full moon would be really great to do some shadow work, because I feel like bringing light upon these fears would be really beneficial and great for you guys. And possibly through your artistic endeavors or activities, it's almost gonna be a formal way of doing that, okay? For releasing that. So that is what I'm getting for Lilith for you guys, is fear and releasing and doing some shadow work. Now, let's go ahead actually and get our moon phases here. And let's go ahead and see what other activities or things, themes, messages, clarifying stuff we can get here. So we have Dual, which is represented by the Sun, the Mars, and the signs of Sagittarius and Capricorn. So yeah, Dual, this to me is bringing very much of this ego. That's what I'm getting from this ego. And specifically the ego battling with the higher self. So it's almost like this like lower self, higher self duel, or the ego and I don't know, the higher mind. There's just this light and dark coming up out here. And there is probably, honestly, with Scorpio indicated with Lilith and with Mars here, there is a sense of aggression I'm getting with this, of anger. So that is really being generated by fear. So I feel like for you guys, if that has been an issue, or a personality trait or quality that has been coming up for you during this full moon or even prior. You guys may be noticing that, and that is being highlighted, okay? So with the moon phases here, I like to kind of do a follow-up indicator with the moon phases for this full moon, okay? So what full moon phase is a good follow-up full moon? What moon phase would be really great for you guys to do a follow-up on? In terms of healing, okay? And we have the black moon in Earth. And it says economy here. All right. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at our moon calendar here and see when is the next black moon in Earth. So we have the next black moon in Earth actually this month. So guys, September 17, 2020 is a Virgo new moon or black moon. So that is another great time for you guys to really follow up with this full moon. It's actually a great time. And that's really interesting. I feel like I kind of want to go more into this, but I kind of want to come back to your reading over here though. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to grab my Radiant Wise Tarot here. So let's get some follow-up messages for you guys during this full moon. Maybe some clarifiers, just things to wrap up and end, okay? Your guys' reading. Okay. So first card here we got is Temperance. Love that. So a lot of healing coming on, guys. I love it. A lot of balancing. Also, I'm also indicating and validated with that clairvoyance you guys have, or you guys being very visual people. And let's just get one more card. Alright, we have the Tower. Wow, guys. These are two major arcanas that came out for you guys. So this is a very significant full moon for you. I'd be very interested to see what you guys have in your natal chart. You guys could definitely be have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or you guys could even be what do I want to say? I'm also getting Sagittarius with here. Okay, you guys could ever be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Or are there any of those houses that correlate with that? Okay, but in any case, guys, back to your tarot. So there is this fear of things crumbling down. Okay, this a lot to me is this ego, and this is the Tower in a spiritual sense. A lot of times represents to me ego death. And if you guys even know and can see actually with this card here, we have a crown right here being blown off. And you guys have a crown chakra that is in need of healing. Okay, there may be some blocks. And almost this thunderbolt here, it's almost like this spiritual awakening, right? The Tower is one of the most, it's one of the most feared cards, but actually, it's actually one of the most beneficial cards in the sense of spiritual awakening and ego death. And through our crown chakra is actually where it starts to occur. So that's actually really interesting there. And a lot of you, this may be happening or starting to happen within your life. You guys could be really feeling it during this full moon in Pisces. It would totally make sense of your ego, its layers and everything just being shattered quite abruptly and quite possibly unexpectedly for some. And I just want to let you guys know with this Temperance here is to really come back into your heart space. When you guys feel very faltered and kind of swung about during this moment or during this full moon, okay? Because your heart chakra and your heart space is the middle chakra of your chakra system, and it's at balancing state, okay? So very much being centered in that is really going to help you guys get through this, okay? And become more balanced. And from that state, I feel like you guys will not be so ungrounded during this tower experience, okay? And not just for this full moon, but for any tower moment within our lives, any ego death or spiritual awakening. It can be very intense and very just out of nowhere. It's happened to me, I understand. So just come back to love, come back to your heart space, and try to have a more perspective of having your foot in the ground and within the waters, okay? And I just want to let you guys know, you guys definitely have your angel or a spirit guide or ancestor, a guide around you. And if you guys are wondering why I just got really quiet, I am getting an energetic confirmation right at this moment. I just got chills. They are around you and they are supporting you guys. I feel for you guys, my pal too. You guys have really been going through a lot. Whether you guys have been admitting it to yourself or not, or aware of it, but there's just so much fear and a fear of things just going wrong, possibly too, in the future. I know we have a pandemic going on and stuff like that, but I just want you guys to know that there is so much love and support around you. Not in the physical world, but in the spirit world, and there's just so much love there, and there to really support you and help you energetically, and maybe even through your own clairs, through your clairvoyance audience and such, and through your dreams and through your artistic mediums, okay? So if you guys heal your crown chakra more, they could probably help out with that, and you guys will be probably even more connected to your guides in that sense, okay? So I am going to end your reading, guys, my Untitled Clairs. I hope this resonated with you guys. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up if it did. Leave any comments down below for your thoughts and feelings about this reading, or any further suggestions for future readings. And if you guys want to see more readings from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want a more personal reading from me, go ahead and send me an email that is in my description box. Alright, so send you guys much love and light. Take care of your guys' self. And I will see you guys back for the next reading. Okay? Take care, guys. All right, hello, my pile 3. Let's go ahead and get your full moon in Pisces reading on. I feel really drawn for you guys to say thank you for coming to this video, and I hope you guys are doing well. And if not, you guys will be. Okay, so I really feel pulled to deliver that message. Okay, so I want to also let you guys know, if you guys want a more personal reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email that is in my description box, and you guys will get a written or a video recorded reading. And let's go on and get started, okay? So I'm going to start with my Sacred Geometry Activation Oracles. And with these cards here, let's go ahead and see what needs to be released during this full moon in Pisces. Because a full moon is such a great opportunity, guys, for us to release things from our unconscious, and from our shadow, and from our emotional space, really. And you guys have gotten Soul Time. This is probably one of my favorite cards here, because, I mean, just visually, I just feel very drawn to this. But let's go ahead and read this card here. So, the frequency of full soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. The one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Wow. Yeah. And not only do I love this card visually, but through its description and its concept, it is just, I love it. Beautiful. So guys, this full moon for you guys in Pisces is here to remind you that you are much more than your physical body, that you are a spiritual being within this physical experience, okay? And to really remind you of that. And that is so in connection with, you know, this full moon in Pisces, because Pisces is all about the spiritual world, and it is being opposed by the sun, which is in Virgo, which is the physical. Virgo is very much about the physical body and the health, right? So it's like this balancing reminder of these two bodies that you have, which is your soul or your spiritual body and your physical body. So in terms of what needs to be released is actually this new perspective, this new consciousness and realization that you guys are these two things, okay? And for a lot of you, I feel you guys already know this, and this is almost like a reminder for you guys during this full moon that you guys are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? But also that, you know, for some of you who don't realize that or haven't realized that, it's not so much of a reminder, but an emergence of a new reality to that concept and to that truth, okay? Very, very beautiful. Now, with my Chakra Insight Oracle cards here, let's go ahead and see which chakra needs the most healing for you guys and to really benefit during this full moon. And our other card will indicate how you guys can go about to best heal that chakra. All right, beautiful. And I say beautiful because we got a third card here. Okay, so you guys got an extra card. So guys, you guys got your base chakra or your root chakra that needs to be healed. So guys, this is located between our genitals and our anus. Our anus. It's our perineum. That is where it's located. So, interestingly, this card has to do with our physical body, which correlates to our soul time, right? So this is a chakra that can, when it is blocked, can result in sciatica. This also could be about like ancestral trauma, family things, really anything to do with possibly the hip, but also the legs, and possibly anywhere within that area where it is located in the genital area, okay? So that's an interesting side note. But this chakra really benefit from healing through these two cards here. So first one we should talk about is family, which is about belonging, community, culture, and tribe. And then we also have our second card here being about desires, which correlates with actually our sacral chakra, but it's about goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. So it's, I don't know, with these two cards here for you guys, with family and desire, this is like either you guys desire to belong within some sort of community or group or within your family. But I also feel like this is also talking about a lot of ancestral healing. So you guys could really be benefiting a lot from ancestral healing. And there's some trauma that has happened within the family, within you, within even later generations. I'm really being drawn to like the third and fourth generation. So your grandparents or your great-grandparents, along those lines, something that happened there. I'm not going to go too into that, but I feel like one of those things could really benefit you guys in healing your root chakra. Also, I'm also getting like more protein in your diet would also help with your root chakra, because the root chakra does correlate with meats. For those of you who are vegan and vegetarian and stuff like that, of course you guys don't have to eat meat. This has to just do with protein. So whether that be through nuts, through tofu, through tempeh, there's other protein sources we can get without meat, but that is actually another way you guys can start healing that. But also the color red is really great for that too. And also drink more fluids, guys, for pile 3. And also interestingly, there is actually red herbal teas that'd be really great for some of you guys. I am no medical physician, so this is not, I'm not here to prescribe you guys, but these are just, I guess for, as I should be saying, entertainment purposes, some things that I could recommend, okay? And then with desires here, guys, there is some cravings here going on. There is some, cravings to belong, and this could really be talking about sort of a theme or a dissociation or some kind of divorce or separation within the family or within something that happened with you guys in the past regarding family, okay? So if that resonates, take it for what as it may be, but that is something that actually is something that could be used to heal your base root chakra, okay? So let's go on ahead and get onto your moon oracle cards here. Okay. So guys, the moon oracle cards are separated into 3 different suites or suits. So we have our moon houses here, we have our moon phases, and we have our lunar goddesses. So we're going to take a card from each of these and see what is up with this full moon in Pisces. So we're going to start with our lunar goddesses and see which one is wanting to come forward for this full moon Pisces. And I am so sorry guys for the background noise. I know that is so loud and distracting, and I find myself even talking even quieter, which is interesting. But let me hold on and try to close my window. Okay, I hope that is better. I'm so sorry for that. I wish I lived in a quieter place, but I don't. But yeah, so you guys, going back to your lunar goddess, you guys have got Gaia. Beautiful. And it's so beautiful because we have your root chakra in needing healing, and the root chakra has to do with earth, right? And Gaia to me is earth. So great connection there already. And I feel Gaia wants to step forward here, letting you know that you guys belong to the earth. You guys, I almost want to say of the earth. There is a really strong connection to earth here that I'm really pulling for you guys. And whether that is means through you walking barefoot in the grass within the earth, connecting to plants, animals, minerals, crystals, or any way, there is just something there that I feel you guys will get that sense of belonging or groundedness, okay? And I know that will definitely start to heal your root chakra also too. But Gaia is coming forward here almost almost I'm hearing right now Gaia is almost like the earth is wanting to let you guys know that you are also my precious child. You are my child. And your physical body is from me and will come back to me, and your other lives will come from me too and will come back to me, and it's a beautiful connection, okay? And we have Libra here associated with Gaia, and Libra has to do with our connection to others and relationships, and also to balance and so forth. So that is really great, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our a card from the moon houses here, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else Gaia wants to let you guys know. And we have the scepter, or the sword, actually, sorry. The sword, card 17. So the sword actually is interesting. The sword talks about vengeance, and it is associated with Mercury and Pluto, Libra and Scorpio. So I wanted to say this about Libra, but Libra has to do with justice. In the tarot, the Justice card is associated with Libra, because Libra has to do with fairness, okay? And I feel this card doesn't so much have to do with vengeance in that sort of energy, but more to do with justice and, you know, righting wrongs and being fair. And I don't know whether someone did you guys wrong, or if you guys did someone else wrong, or if there's some situation in the past that is coming up here that, you know, wants to, you know, karmically, possibly, actually, been done right. This could be talking about that. And some of you, this full moon in Pisces is actually talking about some karmic thing, some past life karmic thing. But also this also could be an ancestral karma. But you guys are going to have to use your own intuition, because this is a general reading, and see which one of those really resonates with you guys. And if you guys want to know more about that, go ahead and email me for a more personal reading. But there is something there, guys, that I feel like needs to be corrected or needs to be heard. There's some truth there that needs to be balanced out. Okay. So that's really interesting. And let's go ahead and see with the moon phases here. What is the next moon phase that would be a great opportunity or would bring more clarity to this, what we just talked about? This karmic rebalancing, bringing into fairness thing. Would be another great opportunity for pile 3. Which moon phase would that be great for that to happen, okay? And we have the first quarter waxing earth moon. Stability, great. More earth energy going on here, guys. So a lot of earth coming in here. So let's go ahead and get my moon calendar and see which next first quarter waxing earth moon is coming up. And it is going to be actually during this month. So the next first quarter moon is going to be on September 24th, 2020 in Capricorn. Okay, so guys, mark that in your calendar. You guys can or cannot, but that is another great phase for you guys to really kind of follow up during this for this full moon in Pisces, for this reading, okay? These energies that are coming up, okay? So last but not least, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at my Radiant Wise Tarot here. And we're going to get some final messages, clarifying things to wrap your reading, okay? So let's get 2 cards for pile 3 for any last messages. And I just want to get a side note here. For some of you, whatever has been done wrong, that could have been within your actual family. Whether it's you to them or them to you. And those stuff may be coming up, okay? But that's gonna resonate with some people, okay? But let's get some final messages here. All right, so we have the 4 of Wands coming out here, which is resonating really well with your spread already, just because it talks about family and just harmonious times. Also, it could be talking about a wedding too. And we have the 2 of Cups with a relationship. So yeah, as I just said about wedding, the 2 of Cups came out. So this could actually also be about partnerships too, guys. So this is not even just about family, like I mentioned, but this is also be talking about a relationship, especially with the sacral chakra card indicated by the desires. Yeah. So whether you guys are feeling stable within a relationship or within family, family, I'm using it in such a general term. It doesn't even have to be through blood, but through your own, even your soul tribe, right? Through a relationship, through friends or anything. I just want to let you guys know though, the final message here is that for those of you who don't feel that you guys really belong or you guys connect or feel safe or understood within your own bloodline family, that there is actually a connection where you're not related by blood, but who is a part of your soul tribe or soul family. And the soul timing card here is just perfect because that is just validating for me that there is that coming for you or around you, okay? Or that's already in your life. And it's a great emotional mutual understanding, a great connection. And you guys are gonna have your, solid, safe home life or space, okay? For some of you, it's gonna be 3 years, 2 years, a month for some. Don't get so attached to time, okay? But you guys will get that. And we have so many indicators here that it will happen, okay? I just want you guys to know, as the advice from Gaia here, just connect to Earth, get more grounded, start to heal your root chakra more, okay? Eat more protein and doing that sort while this is coming to fruition or manifestation, okay? But you guys are safe, you guys are loved, and that is the final message for you guys on pile 3, okay? So I hope you guys loved that, resonated with that, enjoyed it. If you guys did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below about your own thoughts and feelings about your reading and any further suggestions for future readings. And if you guys want to see more readings from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want a more personal reading from me, go ahead and give me an email in the description box. And I'm just going to send you guys much loving, healing light to you. And take care, guys, of yourself. And I'll see you guys back for the next reading. Take care, guys.